Danny's decision, a fork in the road. Danny is a typical kid that wakes up in the morning, takes a shower, brushes his teeth, eats breakfast, goes to school, plays with friends, goes to practice, does his homework, watches TV, and goes to bed. Danny's favorite things to do are playing sports. Danny loves to play tennis, basketball, soccer, football, surf, skateboard, run, bike, and swim. One day, Danny is asked by his friend Karen if he has ever smoked before. Danny replied, "No." Karen tells Danny that her older brother and all his friends smoke and it is the cool thing to do. Karen offers Danny a cigarette to try. Danny is faced with a choice and has come to a fork in the road. Danny must make a decision, and he has two options. Option one is that Danny chooses to take the cigarette and smoke, and option two is that Danny refuses and says no. Which path will Danny choose? How will the decision affect Danny? Danny thinks about Karen's offer some more. Danny is curious about what it might be like to smoke and thinks about the people in his life that smoke and places where smoking has been advertised and promoted. Danny thinks that smoking might make him look older, make him feel good, and help him fit in with his peers. After giving it some thought, Danny decides to give smoking a try. Within a couple weeks, Danny is happy with his decision to smoke. Danny feels good, he feels cool, more grown up, and feels like he fits in with his peers. After a few months of smoking, Danny has started to notice some changes in how his body's feeling. Danny has noticed his throat being sore, breath smelling bad, teeth turning yellow, an increase in heart rate and blood pressure, as well as getting sick more often. Danny has also noticed a decrease in his athletic performance due to shortness of breath. Showing concern for his symptoms, Danny decides to see a doctor to find out why he hasn't been feeling well. After the doctor examines Danny and reviews Danny's symptoms, the doctor asks Danny if he has been smoking. Reluctantly, Danny says yes. The doctor urges Danny to stop smoking in order to improve his overall health and offers Danny information on the long-term effects of smoking. Danny couldn't believe the long list of risks of smoking. I could get cancer of the head or neck, lungs, stomach, kidney, pancreas, colon, bladder, blood, or develop chronic diseases like stroke, blindness, gum infection, aortic rupture, heart disease, pneumonia, hardening of the arteries, lung disease, and asthma. What if Danny made the choice to say no when he came to the fork in the road? Danny thinks about Karen's offer, stands up tall, and says firmly, "No thanks, I don't smoke." Karen asks Danny, "Why?" Danny replies, "I don't want the effects of smoking to interfere with my overall health, well-being, and especially my ability to be active and play sports." Danny walks away from Karen proud that he didn't let peer pressure get the best of him. Danny knows he made the right choice by saying no to smoking. At the end of the day, as Danny lies down to sleep, he thinks about the positive impact his decision to take the fork in the road that leads to a smoke-free life will make. Danny dreams about having a healthy heart and lungs, pearly white teeth, nice skin, and good-smelling breath. Danny also dreams about the sports he will play, activities he will do, energy that he'll have, money that he'll save, and friends that he'll make. Danny wakes up and takes a big breath of fresh air, knowing he decided to take the fork in the road leading towards a healthy future. The end.